What's going on, Socialites? Ryan here for another Global Pokémon Society Draft League battle. It's week 3 as Paris Saint-Germignon takes on the Buffalo Bidoofs. Both of these teams infamous for bringing the same 6 Pokemon every match. So let's take a look at the teams. PSG with Rotom-Wash, Salamence, Torterra, Drapion, Claydol, and Magmortar. While Buffalo brings Ditto, Milotic, Blaziken, Sableye, Shedinja, and leading off with Regigigas. PSG countering with Claydol for their lead. Regigigas with the slow start. Let's see if Regigigas can get it together here as Claydol sets up the Stealth Rocks. Regigigas goes for the Earthquake, but Claydol only has one ability, and that ability is Levitate, much to Regigigas' chagrin. The Earthquake getting some chip on the Regigigas, and a Giga Impact coming out. Getting some damage on the Claydol, seeing the leftovers on Regigigas. Claydol will be able to get off another attack here. As Regigigas will have to recharge and still trying to get together. I think that could have been the opportunity to switch into a Pokemon that could perhaps deal with this Regigigas a little bit better, as 3 turns have already passed. And there's the Protect from Regigigas. So Regigigas is only 1 turn away from getting through the slow start, and it's still relatively healthy, sitting at about 75% of its HP. PSG is going to make the switch out here. Regigigas with a body press, so we know its entire set now. Don't know about body press as a move. I would probably just prefer knockoff for the utility. Let's see though, Regigigas gets through. But Rotom outspeeds actually, despite that, and is able to get the Will-O-Wisp off. A huge Will-O-Wisp. And much like Claydol, Rotom only has one ability, and ding ding ding, that ability is Levitate. Now, name some other Pokemon whose only ability is Levitate. We can think of Mismagius, Flygon. No, of course you got all the Rotoms there. That Giga Impact, despite the burn, still doing big damage here. You got Carnivine, only knows Levitate. Haunter, Ghastly and Haunter only have Levitate. Unknown. Lunatone and Solrock. Chimecho. The Latias, Latias and Latios. All the late Guardians, Mesprit, Azelf, Uxie, Giratina Origin Form, of course, Cresselia. And then going into future generations, past Gen 4, you have the Electros line, of course. You have Cryogonal, you have Hydreigon, and you have Vikavolt. All can only have Levitate. So if you see one of those Pokemon, unless you get Gravity going, or you smack them down, or they outspeed you and they're in a roosting cycle, maybe don't hit ground attacks. And we do see Regigigas finally go down to this Rotom. Well, I mean, it was fun while it lasted, as Milotic comes out here. So you're saying you brought a water type to an electric battle. PSG thinking this one over. Ooh, they go for the double to get in Shedinja, but did they forget that there are Stealth Rocks up? Because that Shedinja is dead now. Oh my goodness, that was the saddest cry I've ever heard. It was like, meh. Alright, that was a bold play, Cotton. And I don't think it paid off. Sableye comes out now. Rotom going with a Thunderbolt. Don't know. Ooh, that actually did more damage than I thought it would. Let's see. I don't think Sableye can recover out of this. Sableye just goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Okay. I think a lot of the Bidoofs' decisions have made zero sense. If they could make negative sense, they would make more sense than the sense they are making. Blaziken comes in now. I mean, Rotom, if this is max speed, would be faster. See if it can connect on this Hydro Pump here. Yes, it does. Rotom being a big MVP early for PSG. That is why it's an S tier. The Bidoofs and Milotic back out. Rotom's gonna go for a Volt Switch. Does big damage. Drapion's gonna be the play. Milotic goes with the Dragon Pulse. And we do see the Flame Orb, so it is a Marvel scale. Drapion's knockoff. Not able to get the KO, wow. But Milotic doesn't have the damage output that it needs. And the Flame Orb actually does the killing blow onto Milotic there. So Ditto's going to come out. It is going to copy Drapion. Bidoofs go with Poison Jab. Don't think that's going to do much to the opposing Drapion here. It might be all they can do, though, as they might be Choice Scarf. That is the most likely item on a Ditto. And they know that with Earthquake, there would be too many immunities here. PSG is actually going to switch out. Again, I don't think that matters. Yeah, they are locked into the Poison Jab here. Yeah, definitely Choice Scarf with that. Almost got a crit too. Well, I say almost, but that was definitely a high roll. The Earthquake, though, does knock out the Imposter Drapion, and PSG gets a pretty clean sweep here in Game 1. We're going to pause it and get ready for Game 2 in just a moment. Alright, Socialites, we are back, getting ready for Game 2. The Bidoofs getting swept in Game 1. Definitely some questionable decisions, bringing the Shedinja in on the Stealth Rocks. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the Bidoofs have a very strong team here, to be honest. Especially from a lack of damage output. Ninja goes with the Night Slash, so not even scouting out if, say, Claydol could have Shadow Ball. Sometimes a lot of times you'll see Protect on Shedinjas because they'll scout out if you have coverage moves to beat them. Claydol will switch out and Drapion will come in here. Ooh, tried to get the Will-O-Wisp, but Drapion dodges. Ninja does go for the Protect. I mean, again, without any Pokemon to defog away the hazards. Ooh, not even a Focus Sash on the Shedinja. Razor Fang was the item. Razor Fang was the item. To what? Shadow Sneak? Try to 10% chance flinch Shadow Sneak? What? Okay, Regigigas is out now. Razor Fang. Drapion's gonna knock off the Regigigas leftovers. A big Earthquake, though. Doing some nice damage to Drapion. Drapion's gonna switch out, and Salamence is gonna come in here. Salamence gonna go for the Outrage, but Regigigas goes for the Protect here. Could have been a chance for Salamence to get a Dragon Dance off. We do know, though, that this Regigigas is pretty slow. It gets the double Protect. It still has one more turn, though, of the slow start. Outrage not enough to take it out. but still in slow start. Regigigas can't get the final KO, and Salamence is faster. Knocking out Regigigas. The Lumberry will cure it of its confusion. Ooh, going into Milotic, I mean, you got a +1 Salamence here, and you have a Ditto that is Choice Scarf that you could be clicking Outrage with at +1 with Moxie, that you could be getting KOs with Moxie. Well, Choice Scarf, therefore you're the fastest thing, and you have Moxie. But instead you're gonna KO this with a Dragon Pulse instead of getting your own Salamence with Moxie. Sometimes when I commentate these, I wonder if the coaches watch them and if they actually listen to what I'm saying. Because I really think they don't. Like, there's definitely a skill gap in this league, right? And you see it with plays like that. If my opponent has a Moxie Salamence, especially one that already has a Moxie boost, oh, I am copying that with a Ditto all day, every day. Rotom connecting on the Hydro Pump. Gonna knock out this Blaziken yet again. Now the Ditto's gonna get locked into sign, so Rotom can actually Volt Switch here. Ooh, they're gonna go right into Torterra. I don't really like that play because I feel like if Rotom wants to go for Hydro Pump, that'll still do some decent damage to Torterra here. But they do just go with the Thunderbolt. I mean, you can't lock yourself into Thunderbolt. You got two ground types here. Again, if I was PSG, I would have just Volt Switched there, to see what they kind of lock themselves into. It's a safer play. Like, it doesn't hurt because obviously it paid off that the Bidoofs made the incorrect decision to go for an electric move when your opponent has two very obvious switch-ins for that, but now I think this is a good spot to switch in the Ditto here. Because you're not going to get much better than a grass ground type right now. Now, the Ditto's pretty weak with what PSG has left. Again, you had to copy that Salamence. And when you didn't do that, you just forfeited this game. Torterra's gonna switch out. Ooh, the flame body on the Sableye. Magmortar takes down the Sableye, leaving just the Ditto. Again, you got a lot of things you can switch in here. Claydol comes in. Magmortar, well, Ditto as Magmortar, going for the Focus Blast, but Claydol is going to resist that. Claydol dodges the second Focus Blast and goes for the Earthquake, which is enough to get the KO. And with that, very dominant performance for PSG. And again, I hope the Bidoofs watch this and take some notes. But as always, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. And as always, stay classy, society.